This is Black History Moments on JSU TV, because Black history is American history.
Hello, and welcome to Black History Moments here on JSU TV. I'm Meredith Hairston, Program Director for 88.5 FM and the Sipp FM. This year's Black History Month theme is a century of Black history commemorations. And so all month long, we are speaking to various leaders, politicians, influencers, historians, musicians, and the like on what that theme means to them. Welcome vocalist, songwriter, producer, and podcaster, Tawanna Shante.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Tawanna, on your website, you mentioned that we, as Mississippians, cannot ignore the blighted history that is the Civil Rights era. But you further state that as a result, we also understand what it means to struggle and to be triumphant. Do you think that African Americans are in a state of triumph today?
Spiritually, I do. I think we've always had we've always carried with us the spiritual strength of being able to overcome resistance and things that really keep us in a space where, and has kept us in a space that felt like bondage. And currently, with the climate that we're in now, I think that's what I feel like is going to continue to carry us through this challenging time that we're in this country. So,
is that how you create music?
I do. I create music from it's a space of I call it beauty. I call it spiritual guidance. I pull a lot from what I call ancestral love that I feel like I get my influence from. And I feel like when we talk about civil rights movement, and you hear the songs and the chants that we sang, it was songs about resistance, but it was also songs about love, you know, that would uplift our people and would tell them that you can do this. You know, when you hear a spiritual song, it's something that's anointing about it. It's something that resonates, and it touches you and it moves you. And I believe that lyrics are prayers, you know. And so if you chant them or if you say them every day, like that's a part of manifestation. And so I think that it's very important to be able to realize that our voices and our words are so powerful, you know? So I feel like, yes, I do feel like we're in a state of, I would say, triumph in our spirits, you know?
Well, speaking of triumph, what musical legacy or notes of hope would you like to leave behind, as some of your predecessors have done for you, like Cassandra Wilson and Abby Lincoln and Marvin Gaye?
I think when I think about artists like that, they were just always unapologetic. They just created music from a place, once again, that didn't have boundaries. You know, they were genreless in some ways. They didn't try to fit in a box. You know, they spoke truth. When you talk about Marvin Gaye, the song like "What's Going On," we can look at, you know, that today. You know, what's happening in our climate, and so I feel like music does, as I said before, it's a way of us to channel, you know, energy. It's a way of us to channel positivity. It's a way for us to uplift. And I think that every artist should use that as a way to uplift. And if you're not doing that, I feel like, you know,
what are you doing? What's going on?
You know? Yeah, so yeah. And the same with Abby Lincoln. Her music was about resistance as well, but it was about love, you know. One of my favorite songs was, you know, of her was called "Throw It Away." If it doesn't work for you, let it go. You know what I mean? And live your best life. And so I think when we talk about, once again, you know, civil rights and where we are now in this country, it's so important that we hold that. We hold, I feel like we have to hold, you know, I know I keep saying that the spiritual aspect, but it is like we have to really dig deep, you know, and keep ourselves motivated.
Grounded
and rooted. Yeah.
Well, as I mentioned, this year's Black History Month theme is a century of Black history commemorations. How does that resonate with you?
It resonates with me just because I think about my own family, my parents, my grandmother, and what it took for them to build the life for our family. I stand on their shoulders, you know. I stand on the shoulders of the people that came before me, and every day I try to walk in that path and walk in that light. And so for me, that's what it means for me.
So it's closer to home for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's closer to home, and I'm able to really just absorb all the strength that they gave me, you know. And I feel like I'm the amazing woman that I am today because of that. And that's what they provided for me.
Well, the amazing Tawanna Shante, thank you so much for being here. This has been Black History Moments here on JSU TV. And from all of us, happy Black History Month.
This is Black History Moments on JSU TV, because Black history is American history.